So guys, I just unlocked the Elixir Loong, and we're going to see if it is any good in Merge Tactics, and my guess is it's going to be absolutely terrible. Now here's why I think that is. So the reason why I don't think the Elixir Loong will be very good is because he doesn't give you enough Elixir to really capitalize on the extra troop slot late game. You're just going to have a bunch of 2-star and less troops, even as the game goes on, even late. It's just not going to be as good as, say, a Spirit Empress or a Queen that has a lot more Elixir. So we're going to see here, I'm also playing up against another Loong who also gets this 3 troop starting bonus. And hopefully we're going to be able to, showcase the early game potential of the Loong, because that is really where he is going to shine, is early game. And I'm going to go ahead and go for Goblin Thrower, because that is my favorite comp, if you didn't know. But there are a ton of different comps that you can actually go for with the Loong. And I think it's going to be interesting to see if he actually somehow turns out to be viable. If what combinations there can be. I'm thinking maybe like a 4 ace, I don't know, but I think 4 ace could be very viable with the Loong. And the reason why is because on its own, 4 ace isn't that good. But I feel like with some of the other synergies also involved, I feel like 4 ace could be decent. And I don't really have any proof, but I think that, I don't know, I just think it would be very solid. Now, we are up against this Loong player again, and I think the best strategy with the Loong is going to be goblins. Now, I haven't gotten any goblins so far, but I do think that that is going to be the best strategy just because you have a lack of elixir with the Loong, and goblins is going to allow you to kind of get that back and really just capitalize on the fact that not only is goblins broken and there are a ton of good comps with goblin, but also the fact that you know yeah, you just get a ton of elixir from the goblins, and that's exactly what you need. It's absolutely perfect for the Loong. So we actually do beat this guy right here. I think we're playing a lot of bots here because it's very early in the season, and I haven't actually played it against actual real players, or the real players I have played haven't been top caliber. But here we go against into this run. We're playing a guy with not really any synergies. Yeah, and guys, I just don't think this Loong is gonna have what it takes to become the best ruler. I think maybe he can compete with King. I think, he's gonna be better than King just because of the extra troop slot. Maybe better than King. Maybe not. Maybe even not, because King actually gets quite a bit of elixir from losing. So you get 4 elixir with the King plus the extra health. I just don't see how maybe certain modifiers, like for example Chaos. Loong is going to be OP on Chaos, and it's going to be insane on Chaos. Like it's going to be bizarre how good it's going to be on Chaos, just because you get so many cards. It's basically a Spirit Empress with 7 slots. That's basically what it is. And it's going to be insane. Now, I actually don't know what synergies I'm going to go for right here. I didn't really get like goblins or anything nice with my comps, but look at how many like different combinations of troops I have on the side here. There's just so many different possibilities with this, maybe even like 7 or 8 different trait comps could emerge with the Loong, and that's why I like it. I think it has so much potential as a concept. The extra troop could actually be borderline overpowered. It's just, it does not give you enough elixir. And right now I'm not really playing against people who are actually real players, so obviously my opinion might change later on, but just trying to think of some of the combinations that I can get. Let's put in the Barb and get the Valk instead. Look at all those. Okay, that's not even a Loong player, but I just don't know. Maybe Avenger. Okay, so maybe like an Avenger comp with Ace. I feel like that would be good, okay? And the reason why I feel like Avenger Ace with the Loong could be good is because the captain deals 70% of the HP dealt on top of 70% bonus damage. But with Avenger, you also get 60% bonus damage. So I'm wondering, maybe if that stacks, can you get a Avenger that just won't die just because he has so much health? And this is kind of what I'm saying. I'm literally losing right here with the Loong, even despite having 7 troops. And, I just don't have the elixir to upgrade my cards to 3 stars at all. Like, this guy's got, what, Rangers and stuff? But that's not even that good. And I have a giant skeleton, I guess. Maybe Brawler Ace could be very good. I'm just trying to think of comps that maybe I should play with the Loong. Let me know if you guys are thinking of anything, because right now I think that Ace 4 Avenger, because I've never seen a 4 Avenger comp. I've never seen anything. I've never seen anyone run 4 Avenger, like in any way. And maybe just because it's an expensive comp, I think it may be like 4 average elixir. I think it's really expensive. I don't know what it exactly is, but I feel like that would be viable if you can just figure out how to get the elixir to get that leveled up. And right now, man, this Loong just, it's not worth it. This is a bot, and I'm literally about to lose, or about to get second to a bot, just because Loong is bad, and I don't even think it's my fault. Honestly, it might be my fault. But I just feel like it's not. Okay, I need thrower, I guess. Let's try and actually win this game. Okay, so we get thrower right there. Let's sell the P.E.K.K.A for the barb right here, and then okay, I have 4 noble. I probably just run this noble, 4 noble, 2 brawler. Wait, should I put this in for the brawler? What was that? Ooh, wait, that's not in for the brawler. That's a lot better. Whoa, okay, this comp is looking decent on paper. Clan, brawler, thrower, juggernaut. This is like a solid looking comp, to be honest. I don't know if I win. I probably should win here. This comp looks pretty good. We got the nobles in here, which aren't great, but we got juggernaut, we got ace, we got thrower, we got brawler, we got clan. This is a really solid looking comp, and I'm still gonna lose. How am I losing? It's like the 7th troop doesn't even doesn't do anything. I just lost to a bot. There's no way that's my fault. I just got second to a bot. See, it needs more elixir, because I could get my troops 3-starred with literally anything else. Also, there's a Ghoul King. I don't even know. And see, here's another problem with the Loong, is that it's supposed to be viable early game. It's supposed to be better early game than it is late game. But sometimes you don't even get enough elixir to get 2 troops. So it's early game advantage of having more troops, which is super strong early game, or at least it's supposed to be. It's kind of useless. It's because you're not going to get enough to win that first round. Against like a queen or somebody else who you really want to win that first round against. Obviously, there's no one else but the queen. That the early rounds are really important. And once again, I only have 3 troops, just because I got those 2 merges, and I'm not willing to sell those merges to get more troops. So hopefully, and these troops in my next hand are expensive, so I probably once again won't be able to utilize the fact that I get those extra troops. Now, I am going to win early just because I've got some pretty good RNG right here. And once again, I'm playing bots usually, or people that aren't great at the game. No offense if you're playing. But it just, I can't get behind it, because look, once again, I didn't want that. I didn't want that musketeer. Okay, the musketeer does not help me, so I have to sell it for the machine. But I still don't have enough elixir for anything else. So it's only in certain modifiers this is going to be good. Like big bucks, I think it's going to be all right. But I think, what's the one where you get something, I can't remember the name of it, but you get 2 elixir per round. And I think that's going to be what the Loong is going to be best in. I think that's going to be his best modifier. I don't remember what that is. What is that modifier? Okay, whatever. Let's just go ahead and take the Spear Goblin right here, and then let's go Avenger. And then I really wanted to run that Avenger comp. Maybe I'll do that next game. I probably shouldn't have bought that. I was just thinking about the running the Avenger synergy. Maybe if I get around where I get like a lot of elixir, I'll try and run that Avenger comp. I think I want the giant. No, I think I want the Spear Goblin in here just for damage. I'm also playing the dead guy, so it doesn't matter. I shouldn't lose to this guy. Is what they all say. I what else can be viable with this guy? Because see, obviously I'm playing the dead guy. Okay, so we get second for sure. Also, these are just bots. So the fact that I lost to a bot that one game is crazy to me. That I can be losing to a bot as I'm currently like top 500 in the world on merge tactics builds or whatever that thing is called. It's probably not a very accurate gauge of, you know, how good players are, especially early season. The only reason why I grinded up here is just because I didn't want to spend $20 for the Loong or the Aqua Loong skin to unlock it. So I just was forced to push up here, which I guess wasn't bad. I didn't lose because I'm playing against bots every game. The meta's trash still. It's just 4 Goblin with the Goblin Queen, but Giant is big. I don't know. Once again, I win, but that's a king user. It's not a real person. Actually, it might be a real... No, because I've actually never seen anyone with that Ghoul King skin, to be honest. Do you think people actually buy that? Anyway. So, the Loong is alright. Someone's gonna have to come out and make, like, a comp for the Loong for me to, like, really start thinking that it's viable. Because right now, the current state that it's in is just horrible. I guess you could run... What could you even run? Like, 4-clan... 4-clan, what's that? Full clan brawler. Full brawler, full clan. 100% HP, and then the 70% max HP healing. That could actually be really good. The problem is all these combinations would be perfect, but you're just never going to have the elixir to pull it off. That's the only problem. Is maybe 4 goblin. 4 goblin's the only way to get enough elixir to make something like that work. And I don't see how people will be able to do that. Like consistently. There's no way you'll be able to consistently keep gaining elixir. Let's see what else. Let's get the... I don't even know. We're gonna win this, obviously. Also, placement. Where do you place these troops? I think this is the ideal placement because you got the giant skeleton in the middle here, and then you got these troops with the juggernaut bonus on the sides. I think this is probably the ideal placement, just because their troops walk towards yours and everything. I could be wrong. I probably am, but I think that's the ideal placement. At least that's what I found for now. Is the ideal placement. Hopefully, once people start pushing up more, we'll be able to see if people actually can use the Loong. But now that we're out of that, let's go into another game here and see if we can play maybe a real player, and see if we can run maybe that 4 ace 4 Avenger comp, because I really thought that that comp had potential. So let's see. Monster Drink again. Man, these modifiers are really bad. Maybe they're not bad. I don't understand. Okay, so we're playing another Loong player, and once again, he's only got enough elixir for 2 troops. So it's not like the Loong early advantage for troops is actually helping, because he can't even get, like, how do I explain this? The early advantage for Loong is that he gets more troops than the other person, but if you don't have elixir to buy the troops, then it's absolutely useless. And I think that's kind of the stage that Loong is in right now, is that it's absolutely useless, because it doesn't get enough elixir. And the only way is the goblin, like I'm going to do right here. I'm going to play goblins with it. And I should probably go for 4 goblins. Let's go for 4 goblins here instead of the witch. I am going to try and run this Avenger comp, just because I want to see how it works. If I even can, because it's impossible to get the elixir. It's genuine. Like, I can't get elixir with the Loong. I would love to level up my comp and everything. I've been winning with ease, with 10 health every other game. But the moment I switch to Loong, I just can't, because I don't have the elixir to upgrade my cards. With perfect RNG, I think the Loong would still struggle against Empress, even with like insane RNG, like the best RNG you can think of. I think it would still struggle against a Spirit Empress. Now I might be wrong, but I a Spirit Empress or a Queen, even a Queen. I think a Queen rolls this in every matchup just because 4 stars, literally infinite 4 stars from the Queen, and you're stuck over here with. So what? What if you get an extra troop? It's 1 star, a 1 star Goblin, or a full like 3 star team with 4 stars on it. If you play the Queen, it's not viable. It's nothing can be viable that's not the Queen or the Empress right now. That just it's not possible. It just isn't feasible for that to work. Let's go ahead and go this and this for the ace, and then we do get the bandit for 4 ace. So now we just need the Avenger part. It'll be interesting to see. Let's just sell off. Let's just sell all these and start to like, I don't know, go for Avenger. Can we get like an Avenger card? That'd be nice. There's an Avenger card, but I don't have the elixir. I'll just put the Goblin in. Oh, last second Assassins. Yay, that was so sneaky. I actually did get the monster drink on my Goblin, which was nice. And honestly, I'm not going to be mad about losing this round because it was my fault because I'm selling it to go target that certain comp. So now I'm 1 HP. Hopefully I play the guy. Okay, I did it. Let's just go this for Avenger. And I just can't get the elixir to do what I want to do. I'm so close. I actually just need the Queen. All I need is the Queen. But I don't think I can get it. I don't think it's possible for me to get this. I just want to run full Avenger, full Ace. But I don't have the elixir to even get the cards to run full Ace, full Avenger. Maybe it's, like I said, it's going to be modifier dependent. It's just going to be the modifier, is how good the modifier is for Loong. If you get a round where it gets +2 elixir every round, you should probably do a lot better with the Loong, I would assume. But if you have this modifier, I just lost to bots. Okay, yes, it was a little bit my fault, but still, I shouldn't be losing to bots. Even if I pivoted with the Queen, and if I was playing Queen or Empress and I decided to totally change my... Okay, here we go, Elixir Festival. This is actually the one I wanted to talk about. Okay, wait, this is actually the one that I wanted to see if the Empress would be good in. Let's go for full clan right here. And this is what I think the Loong is going to be insane at. This is a real person too, because he put his troops like that, and bots don't put their troops like that. So we're playing a real person with the Loong, and we're playing a good modifier for the Loong, and this guy's playing Empress. Let's see if the Loong is actually worth it, because the +2 elixir per round means I'm going to get 7 elixir per round, which I think is really good, it is really good. Okay, so I get the 1 elixir per round with the Loong, and I'm still going to have plenty of elixir left over, okay? So this modifier is good for the Loong. But can the Loong keep up with it long term? I guess we're going to see. Because late game, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what comps I can pull off here. Maybe I could even do full clan, full Avenger, because I know that the Queen would overlap, and it would be possible to do full clan, full Avenger. I just really want to do full Avenger because I've never ran full Avenger before, and I feel like that'd be really cool to do. Especially with the Loong, and it would make things a little bit better for it. Okay, so we do, once again, win early, and we do a lot more damage to this guy with the Loong, just because, if you know how damage is calculated, it is basically however many troops you have left on the field when your opponent loses. So, say I kill an opponent, actually, you probably know this, say you kill an opponent with 4 troops left, you would do 5 damage to them. So it's the amount of troops left on the field +1. Let's see. I really want to run this comp. I really want to run for Avenger Clan. It just seems like a good comp. It seems like a good idea. Okay. Now I'm losing. I genuinely am about to lose. I don't. Okay. I'm gonna barely win. I barely win against this guy. I'm still full HP, which is actually really surprising. I did not really expect to be full HP right now. There's not an Avenger. What's the Avenger I need? The Wit. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. this is just it's not enough elixir, even with the Elixir Festival modifier. It's not enough to be viable still, I don't think. I can't afford anything. I with Queen, I would have gotten this. Like he has 3-star backlines. Okay, he's not great, but I I should win this against these guys, which is fine. I mean, I'm glad to win. Um I guess this is gonna be your first. Hopefully, just give me a witch. I just want to see full Avenger, full clan. Because here's another thing that it could be good is I'm not making it to the late game. So I guess, that can work out for you if you want to. I think we should win this probably. Let's just put the barb right here and then switch it so we have our tank in the middle right here. Um I don't know. It can't be. Okay. Like look at this. He's got a bunch of 3-stars, okay? Against my Loong, which has 7 troops, but a bunch of 1-stars and 2-stars. There's no way I win this. My Barbarian just got 1 shot. My other Barbarian just got 1 shot. My Valkyrie just got 1 shot. Okay? My entire troops. Look at that. Look at that. What are we doing? That's terrible. Okay, my Queen kind of clutched up there. I'll take a little bit less damage. Maybe I'll actually get to go for full Avenger. I do get a ton of elixir. Okay, there's full Avenger, full clan. That's cool. Okay, the fact that you can do this is really cool. Okay, I like that. Now, what I don't like is the fact that I kind of don't have any elixir, and this guy has a full 3-star team, and this is a real person. Look at that, another 3-star from this guy. I can't block him on anything. I can't get troops for myself. He can block my troops. I'm never gonna be able to win. This will never be viable at all. I actually look at that. All right, that was just a giant skeleton, but so we just lost at full HP in late round with full clan, full Avenger, 4 clan, 4 Avenger. Okay, that should not happen with this card. Okay, so that's gonna be it. I would recommend not playing the Loong, especially if you're at top ladder. I think it's the worst in the game. It's really bad. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video.